Regional in the NCAA Division III softball. I'm Milliken Sports Information Director Brian Marshall. We've got Katie Kilgore and Cami Henry from the victorious DePauw Tigers. Just won over Calvin 5-3. Also on the Zoom with us is Calvin Sports Information Director Jeff Phoebus. So ladies, it's been a long day, but a good day for you guys. How was it, Katie, we'll start with you. How was it, playing this morning and then seemingly having what seemed like hours, and it was hours, a long day off or a long time off before you played that second game?
Am I unmuted?
Yes, you're unmuted.
Okay. I think we came out today with a bang with our energy to begin with, and then we kind of had a longer break. And then this last game, we just had so much energy. We were all just so ready. We had a dance circle going before warm-ups. Our warm-ups were so sharp. It was just, we were ready for this game, and we came to win.
So Cami, you carried a load again on the mound, and are you feeling the pressure at all with one win away from advancing to the NCAA tournament, or are you guys just kind of still living in the moment of glad to be here, keep winning? I know I think the young ladies who were on earlier told me they weren't losing. So are you guys with that?
Yeah, I definitely feel pressure, obviously, because it's the championship game of a regional like nobody's ever seen before. After a year, nobody has ever seen before. So obviously there's pressure, but it's good pressure. It's the kind of pressure that we thrive on this team. And so, I'm just really excited to go into tomorrow. I know I have a pitching staff behind me that's going to be able to go in and get the job done regardless, which takes off so much pressure off of me. I know I have, like I said before, we're 30 deep. I got 29 other people coming off that bench that are going to get the job done if I can't. So that really takes a lot of weight off my shoulder. But at the same time, I want to do it for them. So there's pressure, but it's good pressure. And I'm really excited because this was a big game and this was a big day to get through. Honestly, probably one of the biggest days of our season. And so I'm just excited to see what comes tomorrow.
Yeah, I think almost this is probably, I know tomorrow it's for all the marbles, but today's probably the hardest day of the tournament. Would you agree with that, Katie?
Yes.
I know you haven't experienced tomorrow yet, but if you got to get through today to make it to tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's what we've been saying this whole time is, we got to take it one game at a time, one pitch at a time, because with softball, it's one of those sports where anybody can have a day and anybody can beat you on any day. And we're not going to underestimate anybody. We're not going to go in thinking, oh, we've already seen this team. We've already beat this team. Because it doesn't matter. It's whoever shows up to the field that day, and hopefully tomorrow is our day to show up.
All right, Jeff, did you have any questions? I think he does not. So thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're back at the NCAA Regional with Calvin College with head coach Becky Hilgert and Grace Stock joining us this evening. Unfortunately, came out on a couple runs short of this game, but been a pretty good day for you. You won the first game. Coach, talk a little bit about kind of the unusual situation you guys were in where you didn't play yesterday. You've been here since Wednesday. And I know Decatur's exciting, but not that exciting. So kind of talk us a little bit about what you went through the last couple of days.
Yeah, I did make a comment this morning to my coaching staff that said, I feel like we've been here 6 days and we haven't even played yet. We had a team go home today before we even played. So, it's just the year we've had here and just the unique situations with everything, with COVID and whatever. And we found out about 9:45 on, I guess that was Wednesday night, that we weren't going to have a game. And, the women I have on my team, they just roll with everything and they're willing to do anything. And they were like, all right, we're good. And we came and watched games yesterday. We had a great practice again. We got, another practice on the turf, which I thought was really good to be able to have 2 days on the turf. And this morning, again, also a long day that the games were a little bit behind and a lot of exciting games and the hot sun. We're not used to this hot weather right now, but and they rolled with it. And after that first game, we had about a 3 or 3.5 hour break, I think, and just came back. And that first inning had a lot of fire and excitement in it. And it was kind of a championship atmosphere. So that was fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it was a very thrilling game. And Grace, you added to that with a couple of long shots. Talk a little bit about the 2 home runs.
Yeah, I just went up to the bat and knew I wanted to be aggressive, and
do whatever I could for my team. So for today, that was making contact with the ball, and I knew that her speed would do the work for me. So I just went up there confidently and found the pitch to drive, and I guess it worked out well.
Jeff, you have any questions? Jeff, you're muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Hi, Phoebes.
Hi, Grace. You set a single season record for RBIs in the season with your home runs tonight. Wondering if you could, the person that you broke the record of was your predecessor at catcher, Lydia, who you know, Lydia Gilday, quite well. Can you just talk about her impact on you and, you know, what it means for you to just kind of step into her shoes and then break her record and just kind of take that torch?
Yeah, for sure. Lydia was a huge role model coming into Calvin for me. I remember going to the camps, and she was the one that would help me out with catching. She taught me a lot, and she actually kind of showed me, she was an assistant coach of mine in travel balls. So she kind of talked to me about Calvin, and I didn't know Calvin at all. So she really impacted my decision to come here, and I knew that I wanted, like, her footsteps were hard to follow in, and I wanted to do my best to follow her lead. So I have really looked up to her.
Becky, can you just talk a little bit about, you know, you're going to come back on not a whole lot of rest. You got to come back tomorrow morning and refocus for another game against a team that's been really, really strong so far in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it's a short turnaround, but this is what, you know, we prepare all year for. And at this point, you just got to go out and play and just kind of use your adrenaline. And I know it's going to be a short night, but, you know, I told them in the huddle there, this is only over if they want it to be over, right? And we're excited to play a new team, someone we haven't played again this year. I mean, that part of this tournament is playing new teams has been really, really fun and a new challenge.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're ready to just grind it out. That's just been the theme the last few weeks, is just like, we just got to keep grinding. And that's what the plan is.
All right. I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, and good luck tomorrow.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you.
Brian.
Yep. Thanks, Brian.